First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Room here to run. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That for 22, first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Fucking Christ, I can't even watch the game or play a fucking game. Seriously. Fucking annoying. Oh, fucking course.
He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a bit. And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. And we'll get a moment. So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. So here are the Lions now backed up for their first drive. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the... In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it, just, put yourself some room and let your punter run it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his speed in. Second down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And second and 10, he'll look to
come on.
And this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
I'm fucking happy today. Everything I'm fucking doing today, it's fucked up. The Philadelphia one I liked, and then it's irritating. This fucking game sucks.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it?
And he can't get away from the pressure the Giants get there. Azeez Ojulari gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Completes it to Dixon. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. Another completion there. We think about the draft back in the spring. He was selected, obviously, the #1 overall pick. There's great money with that, but Charles, I would think maybe an extra burden too, or is that not that big of a deal at all?
God damn, dude. Oh my God, they just don't ever do what they're.
Starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Jones with a nice burst there on 1st down as he'll be taken down, but not before a gain of 7 yards. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Off the play fake, Campbell. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he'll be taken down all the way inside Detroit's 20.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left.
How do they catch up? Hey, I'm 90 speed. How is a linebacker catching me? That's the shit I'm talking about, man. There's no... Doesn't make any sense.
Looking to throw. Campbell buying time to his left.
The block.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last, because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Hartman. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
And this is caught by Watkins. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Open man is Quintez Cephas. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Back to throw. Hartman. He gets this complete to Cephas. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Hartman. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 3rd and 2, And that is incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. New York's offense back out there and set to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from it?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Well, if you pull up his college highlight reel, you will see no shortage of great throws, and here's one in his NFL debut for big yardage.
And this is going to be a big test early in his career. How accurate can he be on throws like this? If he keeps doing that, he's going to be just fine.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Running right, Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Ronald Jones, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Giants add on to their lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Fucking shit ton. Play calling wasn't so fucking trash. I don't like numbnuts' play calling.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled. And
a fight for it, and this is
bull fucking shit.
That might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd.
Damn it!
Haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
On 1st and 10, Hartman. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
Throwing on first down. Hartman into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. And it's 21-3. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So here come the Lions now. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Right back to Swift again on second down. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And this one taken in by Cephas. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up. Back to throw. Campbell being chased out left. And that's complete to Shepard. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on third down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, Campbell. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here comes the Lions punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10.
The Giants now going to take over late in this first half.
They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
So pin that one on the rookie right tackle.
Remember those days when the right side was simply the run-blocking side? Now you're dealing with some of the better pass rushers in the league. It'll make you a little jittery.
To throw is Campbell, operating from the gun. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Now Campbell looking to throw on 2nd down. That ball caught by Slayton. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Campbell. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown Giants. Evan Ingram in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Giants are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Bass on for the extra point.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
The first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Leonard Williams able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Hartman.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Tyler Bass now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. On first down, Hartman going deep here for Watkins. And incomplete on the deep ball. So line of scrimmage still a 39 on 2nd and 10. Trying to go back to Watkins, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now a toss for Swift left side. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Back to throw. Hartman. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Looking to throw. Campbell dancing to his left. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. He'll get 11 yards back on the scramble as it brings up 2nd down. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Back to throw. Campbell. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Operating from the gun. Campbell. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he's got his man. Beckham. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham. 30 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Giants offense cashes in with 6. So this looking more and more like it is going to be a successful kickoff to their campaign as they add on here.
And partner, you know NFL coaches, they're on the sideline thinking about all the little things that need correcting. But for the most part, they've got to be ecstatic with the way this season has started out.
and good. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Giants defense getting ready to go here. 4 takeaways now. Last one, the interception on that previous drive.
Okay, work with me on this one because I think we've got to do the highlight video at the end of the season. Can you imagine putting this together? The high energy, the impact, all these takeaways cut into one sequence? I think they'll love seeing that on the big screen.
We'll let you do the highlight video. We'll see if they're going to try to get another highlight here on this defensive stand. On 1st and 10. Hartman, quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Working with his 2nd and 4. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Williams. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jamal Williams taking it in from a yard out. And it's for pride now, but the Lions do get a bit closer. Gano the extra point. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 to the 20.
The Giants one, the red, white, and blue stripe.
The Giants offense.
I'd like to know that.
Begin their next drive. The last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about...
That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? When you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 59 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. That's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another 1st down run right there.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Ronald Jones, already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Giants get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's Ronald Jones that polishes it off with a touchdown run. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And Detroit back in possession of the football. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
4 yards the pickup, first down. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Looking to throw. Hartman. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Micah Parsons coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw on second down. Hartman. That's into the hands of Reynolds. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Throwing on first down. Hartman. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
I thought it was the other one.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
When the running back lines up on the same side as the tight end, like that, I'll show you the play. They do it all the time. It's this formation. It's always this formation, right? And I take this guy, and sometimes it's flipped, but it's out of this formation every time. And the Hawkinson will go up to the line and then over to the right, and the running back always comes out and does like a halfback angle right where the tight end was. And if you jump right past 68 there, between, if you run like diagonally between the two, Hawkinson and 68, you'll pick it off where that shadow is between the two of them. Every time. Just letting you know. That's against the computer. People might fake it and throw it.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And
if they do it again, I'll show you.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
I use the same play every time.
Ready to kick off
I
their
love
next
it.
drive. And
it's man-to-man, 2 middle linebackers, blitz, I cover with one blitzes. Here's the play again. I missed it. There's the play. It was switched. I'll show you. I fucked it because I was talking. See? They flipped it. See? It's the exact same play. Just flipped. And he throws it to the exact same spot, right? He throws it right, like right, I don't know, right in there. And I miss. See? I still don't know why. If I'd been ready, it would have been a pick. It's just I wasn't.
The 33 following a good pickup.
And did it again.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
No.
to throw. Hartman. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Looking to throw. Hartman. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Oh.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Reynolds. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The Lions on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Back to throw again, and that's knocked away and incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well.
Devin, go the same one as me.
You know, they always tell you no matter what, you
Same gap. Oh, this could be it. This is it. They don't audible.
He's off balance. The passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Lions passing game in sync.
I covered him too well. You gotta wait a little bit. Same play.
From the gun, Hartman.
Oh, went out this time.
Flat for Swift. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Not much there, only a yard. Back to the running game with Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Once again, it's Swift. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Swift into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Gano for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. And Jones with a first down carry, and he's going to wind up losing a couple as he stopped behind the line.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down. Well, praise has to go to the guys in the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
That's complete to Tony. That catch good for only a couple.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. That one looks like he'll throw here. Steps away to his left. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. Minus 9 yards on the play, and now it's third down. Operating from the gun. Campbell forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make
it a double coverage.
That's my bad.
Picked up by Tavon Young. And the Lions come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
Sorry, Mario. That's my bad.
Offensive